उसले दुई छोटी सिकेको स्क्रिम देख्दा नै सेभर गराउँछ जिजी टाइप गर्नु अघि टिम हराउँछ यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको गेम म्याप जुन सुकै एउटै नेम सबैलाई हराई क्लेम गर्यो थ्रोन उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको राउन्ड फुटस्टेप सुन्दै डराउँछ क्राउड कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ फ्याक्ट उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप Yeah, solo cute, random kid tilt Usko stat, perfect build Scream, scream, scream Grind all night, I dry Tara focus tight On the hole, mind game deep Fake rotate, गराउँछ sleep Agile brain, monster aim Wipe गरेपछि हाँस्दै next game Streamerहरू react Nuke beast, clip cut हुन्छ Upload feast, chat spam king God level play, daily routine उसको लागि easy day यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको game Map जुन सुकै एउटै name सबैलाई हराई claim गर्यो throne उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको round Footsteps सुन्दै डराउँछ crowd कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ fact उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने match rap One tap, one squad, full wipe कसले भन्यो यो लक टाइप हजारौं घण्टा प्रत्येक फाइट अब त उसको लागि लाइट वर्क लाइट डबल र्याङ्क अप ट्रिपल थ्रेट स्कोरबोर्ड हेर्दा ड्राई हुन्छ स्वेट नाम देखेपछि लबी म्युट स्टार हुनु अघि नै ब्रुट यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको गेम म्याप जुन सुकै एउटै नेम सबैलाई हराई क्लेम गर्यो थ्रोन उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको राउन्ड फुटस्टेप सुन्दै डराउँछ क्राउड कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ फ्याक्ट उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप Yeah, lobby भित्र लोड हुन्छ नाम सबैको स्क्रिनमा एउटै डर आशिष उजुमाकी अनलाइन अब तिमीहरूको समय खत्तम म्याच सुरु पर्यो ड्रपमै क्लच क्रस सेट ट्याक रियाक्सन सो मच पिङ जे भए पनि एम छ जादु हेड शट ट्रेन बक्स भित्र बाधा टिल्ट हुन दिन्न आइस जस्तो काम 1v4 हातमै अलार्म लास्ट म्यान उसको लागि जोक हाइलाइट रिल हरेक सिंगल स्मोक रङको छत उसले भत्काइसकेको हर लेभल उसले दुई छोटी सिकेको स्क्रिम देख्दा नै सेभर गराउँछ जिजी टाइप गर्नु अघि टिम हराउँछ यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको गेम म्याप जुन सुकै एउटै नेम सबैलाई हराई क्लेम गर्यो थ्रोन उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको राउन्ड फुटस्टेप सुन्दै डराउँछ क्राउड कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ फ्याक्ट उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप Yeah, solo cute, random kid tilt Usko stat, perfect build Scream, scream, scream Grind all night, I dry Tara focus tight On the hole, mind game deep Fake rotate, गराउँछ sleep Agile brain, monster aim Wipe गरेपछि हाँस्दै next game Streamerहरू react Nuke beast, clip cut हुन्छ Upload feast, chat spam king God level play, daily routine उसको लागि easy day यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको गेम म्याप जुन सुकै एउटै नेम सबैलाई हराई क्लेम गर्यो थ्रोन उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको राउन्ड फुटस्टेप सुन्दै डराउँछ क्राउड कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ फ्याक्ट उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप One tap, one squad, full wipe कसले भन्यो यो लक टाइप हजारौं घण्टा प्रत्येक फाइट अब त उसको लागि लाइट वर्क लाइट डबल र्याङ्क अप ट्रिपल थ्रेट स्कोरबोर्ड हेर्दा ड्राई हुन्छ स्वेट नाम देखेपछि लबी म्युट स्टार हुनु अघि नै ब्रुट यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको गेम म्याप जुन सुकै एउटै नेम सबैलाई हराई क्लेम गर्यो थ्रोन उजुमाकी छ हुँदा तिमीहरू गन यो त आशिष उजुमाकीको राउन्ड फुटस्टेप सुन्दै डराउँछ क्राउड कसैले जित्दैन मान्नु पर्छ फ्याक्ट उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप उजुमाकी बोल्यो भने म्याच ऱ्याप
आउँछ केटाहरू स्ट्रिममा कहिले हेरेर आउँछ केटाहरू यसो स्ट्रिम लाइक हाल्नु ल हुन्छ त्यसले चाहिँ के भयो उहाँको यार उहाँको अलिकति टिमुरको छोरालाई लास्ट पिरो रहेछ स्ट्रिम लाइक हाल्नु केटा हो सुरु गरौँ है त गेम रिपोर्टर होगवर्ट्स लगेपछि कहाँ पर हो यो के थियो यार यहाँ
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I surmise. when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be...
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. You'll turn on us.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child.
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we may get the right one. Yeah.
Perhaps we just...
It does sound easier.
Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo!
Real magic tricks won't distract me!
Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
That's just the beginning.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Confringo!
Get accustomed to that!
Made a crook.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Revelio!
Aha! Back for more.
Confringo! Glacius!
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
Up there. That's our way in.
Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield,
Bring me the child. We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Confringo!
Confringo! Potato!
Beast! What was that?
Accio! Confringo! Glaciers! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo!
Your little maggot face won't distract me!
Glaciers! Confringo! Confringo!
I've never
An intruder! Employ
Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo!
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo! Rebellion!
I'm not done with you!
Confringo!
How did you do that?
Accio! Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo! Stupid boy! Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo! Accio!
Enough. I've never seen such magic.
Ranrock will be
That's the best Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Glaciers!
Quite conductive!
Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Potato!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Confringo! Accio! Glaciers!
Might want to look up. What are your thoughts on electricity? Oh, I hate these things. A glance in a jewel. Perfect. Overgrown weed. Fight you with
Potato! Confringo! Glaciers!
Amateur.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Descendo! Accio!
Release me!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
You want to cut back on pudding? Took you for a troll the other day.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be
Confringo.
found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that
Revelio.
portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio. Capulso. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Capulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Depulso.
saracağım ya.
Is there any way to reposition this archway? Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Compulso. If I arrange the archway correctly, I should be able to move the pillar and clear the path. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Capulso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Confringo! Confringo!
Uzumaki the god, right? Uzumaki the god, right? I want a god.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. The pillar here, but no legs here. Need to grab on.
Oi. Game sound blue boy. यार ये इनविजिबल बाला में क्या है
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
चला मारने मिलता नहीं क्यों खाते यार
Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ke baje. हे प्रभु
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
कसरी जाने हो जानु चाहिँ हैन माथि जाने हो क्या अब यहाँबाट जाने आएन
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
के गरी कटाउनु त यार एकचोटि गाह्रो पर्यो
Wingardium Leviosa. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo, Glacius, Expelliarmus, Confringo. What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
कचरा लगा ना यार उता प्लीज तू भयंकर सुन्दर के
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I hope to have an owl of my own. Any of you know
Still I'm a
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind. These aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Still smoking. They can't have been gone locked pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. how do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Never understood lords. All they think.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
Okay,
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, strolling about.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade,
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here!
You're the one we're looking for, and you, poor friend.
I'll check your pockets.
It was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Faster, High Wing!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. So this is the underground harper. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
테스크라는 키고 갑니다.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will...
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunities presented by your field guide. I'd advise you not to squander such a resource. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Repairer.
Glad to see you will pay close attention.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something. Look.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic. Your dueling skills are quite advanced.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that market?
Oh, how fun a fly! You must try it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
unicorn blood.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.